the real reason why Cornelius name dropped CMG in the young Dolph case. But before we get started this demonstration, let me read my copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this demonstration is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything that you hear in this video that I call a demonstration is only the opinions of mine and others. Everything that you hear in this demonstration is only allegedly. Salute to the replay gang. Salute to everybody that's watching from the clouds. Salute to all my moderators. Salute to all of my subscribers worldwide. Salute to you, him, and her. Salute to my angels. Salute to my troublemakers. Salute to the whole rock squad. Salute Nola. Salute Nola. Salute Marie. Appreciate you for pulling up. So, the young Dolph case has been moving forward. All right. Big Jook is dead. Straight drop, Justin Johnson is been found guilty. We still have some major players that's involved in this case. Now we want to get to the meat and potatoes. We want to find out some things that's going on in this young Dolph case. We know that Gotti and Dolph had some issues. And allegedly, that's what caused the death of young Dolph. It's been word on the streets since it happened. At Straight Drop's trial, the co-defendant, Cornelius, gave up CMG, spoke on a paid-for-hire hit on Dolph's life. And the hit came from CMG. Do we know why? Do we know why? Do we know why he gave up? See, we understand why the hit was put on Dolph, but do we know why he gave up the name? Salute Tiny. Tiny says on BDN Straight Drop a goofy. I mean, we see that. You know, one thing that we can all agree on, Straight Drop, definitely a goofy. Tiny says on my daddy, they wanted Dolph because he was the competition. Facts. I agree with you, Tiny. I agree with you. He was the competition and they couldn't control him. I mean, salute, beautiful. Salute. He just couldn't control Dolph. You know, Dolph, to me, Dolph was a finesser. Dolph was cool. To me, Dolph wasn't with the BS. Dolph was with making his money, taking care of his family. Dolph wasn't with the BS. Dolph didn't need CMG. Dolph didn't need Gotti. That says a lot. That tells CMG, that tells Gotti a lot. Because even those that's in your camp can be competition. However, if they're in your camp, if they're under you, if they're signed to you, then you pretty much can control them for where as though they competition won't interfere with you doing your thing. They small time. You control them. You can release them. You can put their music out whenever you want to put their music out. You can hold their music whenever you want to hold their music. Tiny says, Gotti used to little brother niggas. Right, right. But let's jump into this Mr. Iron speaking on CMG. Let's jump into this.
When C-Baby and the original crew you was talking about, Pooja, all these folks around there was different. You feel what I'm saying? But when the manager gets locked up and sentenced, when the hype man get charged, when you about to lose an artist, and when the boss been taken into custody as a personal injury, clearly y'all don't do this.
And that's weird.
This is not what y'all do. Because after 3 times, you losing men, staff, artists, you're not good at it.
and proving thick, proof in the pudding. Proof in the pudding.
A lot of boo game for my niggas in Memphis who tuned in. Whole lot of boo game. We some niggas gonna shake something behind it too, man. But think that this an army or a navy, bro. Nah, bro, that ain't what's going on.
Yep. But have you ever noticed and really peep gang how they all of a sudden making the Grove hero what he said about the 40,000 with Jook on Jook put 40,000 on Gotti head is all of a sudden come back and it's going back viral right now? Is they trying
we talked to Grove over the weekend. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, more blogger bullshit. Lot more stuff thrown out there, and the city just don't need that right now because the city trying to figure out how they gonna get over certain things, how they processing certain things, and we trying to be real and sensitive to everybody. But in the politics side of things, God just didn't have that type of hand on Memphis that, people wanted to push out there and say that he did. You feel what I'm saying? And that ultimately, that whole image and that whole thing turned into something else. You feel what I'm saying? The loss of a young genius, Adolph Thornton, young Dolph, with such flair, great musical talent, that hurt the time. You feel what I'm saying? It hurt me.
So according to him, Gotti and them wasn't really moving like that. Salute Cotan. According to him, I mean, because image is everything. However, you could be perceived one way, but really not that way in real time. Now we know Gotti, he rapped about the lifestyle. But according to him, CMG wasn't moving like that. But I mean, what y'all think? Memphis tap in. Salute to Nithya. Memphis tap in. Let us know. Since y'all feel like out-of-towners don't know what's going on, here's a chance for y'all to tap in, Memphis. Let us know what's really good. Is CMG really moving like that? Or is it just the front?
6 months before that happened, I DM'd Dolph. Daddy-O know this. Sleepy Cuz, what's up, Sleepy Cuz? They know that I tried. And you know that you know, just talk about that fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? But I sent the message. I did what was in my heart. And believe you me, there's some people that disagree with that. There's some bosses that didn't. They didn't. I went to them and I spoke up on what I felt and said fuck. You know what niggas was on. I took a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying? Because right is right and wrong is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But I never got on the internet and said, you know, this, that, and the other. I talked to, like I said, Daddy-O, and I told him I was praying for him and the family. And I ain't need to get on the internet, G. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, that situation with Dolph, it changed. It changed me. I'm going to be honest with you. That shit changed. That shit changed me. And that what they were perpetuating over there could go that far. You understand what I'm saying? That we would lose due. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't cool with that. I wasn't cool with that. You dig what I'm saying? And how it took place because they didn't have the resources and because they didn't have the shooters. I protested anything that had to do with assisting these folks. You feel what I'm saying? In that particular thing. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against no nigga getting no money, getting they shine, none of that right there. But when it comes to a rap song, music, and then crossing it over to taking somebody's life, you know, that's bullshit because you niggas got money and you up.
Obviously, somebody had the shooters. Obviously. Now, whether they was crash dummies, whether they was steppers, or whether they was professional hitmen, somebody had the shooters. And we all know with money, it ain't going to be hard to find some shooters. Even without money, you can find some shooters. But definitely with money, you can find some shooters. So is this a play? Is this a play to draw the heat away from Gotti? What are y'all thoughts? Do you think that this is a play? Do you think he was sent? Do you think it's all about distracting or taking the heat away from Gotti? I mean, he said it himself. He don't really do social media. My man right here. Salute 80s, baby. But you doing social media now. So is this a play to get the heat off of Gotti?
You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly. Oh my.
That's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
It's not only trying, you are trying to sit it.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, you know, but there is a group of, there's a couple bosses behind the scenes that they just ain't going. You feel what I'm saying? They see what it is and they made a decision. This is what they own. Now I don't control niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah. Just because I know this what's going on and you know this how the strings being pulled, you know, I can't control none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because these folks, it's deeper than rap.
Exactly. It's deeper than rap. And I feel that.
And I get to come on here. I get to come on here and say whatever I'ma say, and niggas alright with it because I gave my loyalty in specific situations. I gave my assistance in specific situations. I'm a motherfucking boss, so I can come on here and say that, and I can protest within the group as to what I don't feel is right. And just like every nigga go to his partner them and say, hey man, you know what I'm saying? That ain't it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, they work for their position.
And like Gotti not treating his members right over there at CMG. When you was around CMG, like I'm hearing that he got his partner still, like his hype man working at a regular job.
Let me clarify a couple things while we on here for the blogger too. My partner called me and let me know the location where, because it was around the corner from his house, where Dolph and Juke was meeting at, what Dolph was giving him the bowl. This way before a song came out, this way before, you know what I'm saying, all that. And so I knew what was taking place. I did, Cornelius Smith was my celly for 6 months. I've known Quet for 15 years. When I got to Trez in high school, I was in the 8th grade, Juke was in the 12th. This is how long I've known these people. You understand what I'm saying? So, of course I got a say-so, but everybody they own bosses, they run their own shit,
So according to him, he's a boss himself. Salute Big Pressure. Salute Taylor XO. Salute. Beautiful says, nah, because if you listen further, he gonna put it out there. Now he's starting to cut deep into the meat and potatoes, y'all. Are y'all listening? He's starting to cut into the meat and potatoes. It's starting to get interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they got their own crew. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see Free Keon down there. Free Keon.
Yeah. But at the same time, like what I was trying to go over, like I'm hearing that he got Vato working at a regular job. Did he treat, like when you was around, that he was trying to being kind of like selfish with the money or something?
That's what we was getting to. First of all, Gotti and Pepper went to New York, blocking numerous meetings. I can go down the list from J Records to Universal. The A&R was real niggas, and they were like, these folks told me don't meet with you. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. Not only that right there, but Dennis Steele, y'all program director at 97.9 in Atlanta. He got a part in it because you heard Preach on the radio at K97. You ain't heard no other Dolph records on the radio at K97.
I think this was beautiful. I think this what y'all was saying in yesterday's demonstration. Is this what y'all was saying in yesterday's demonstration? I believe y'all was saying that Gotti was blocking Dolph. I believe this. Check in with me, y'all. Check in. I believe this is what y'all was saying in the chat on yesterday's demonstration, that Gotti was blocking Dolph. Gotti was going up the radio stations. Gotti was calling radio stations, paying money to block Dolph's music. My man said up in New York, J Records. Beautiful says that's sure what it sounds like.
They had this shit blocked off for years. They manipulated. Even when street niggas had dumped $120,000, $200,000 into a project, they would arrive at K97 where Gotti, Pebble, and Dennis Steele had already locked together and had a brick wall up. And niggas had money out on the line. This not me. This ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about what's my guys bagging up and dumping. And too many more, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this, when they tell this story on the blog, they don't know the level of blocking that these niggas have done. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And Dolph got up on the interviews and spoke on this, and people act like they ain't never heard. You know, well, I guess the word never heard that before. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, it's exactly what Dolph said. Exactly. Now me, I took it a different way. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I don't got to do it this way. I'm gonna do it that way. You feel what I'm saying? But every nigga not gonna take it a certain way. We talked about this the other day. Some niggas gonna call you out. Some niggas gonna get loud with you in the mall or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That one of the niggas, he gonna call you out. He gonna put you on blade. That ain't my style, but that's what he was on. You feel what I'm saying? Because it just had went too far, bro. With the blocking. Don't play this record. Don't play that record. Play this. Play that. These niggas on the remote control. You feel what I'm saying?
Would you say that will hold up Memphis back?
I told Devin Steele personally, you fucking up the ecosystem. You and Gotti fucking up the ecosystem. Now you go to Devin Steele page, program the record in Atlanta, because he done got out of there before everything hit the fan for Dolph situation, before these situations. He gone. You see what I'm saying? See, he been gone. You dig what I'm saying? So, but I told him, man, y'all fucking up the ecosystem.
So that's why Dolph was really that mad. That's why he really.
It just went too far, bro. With the blocking, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Lil Larry was doing his thing at that time. You know what I'm saying? Gotta had him on Mo Control. You feel what I'm saying? And to a certain degree, I understand you ride with who feeding you XYZ, but bro, blocking and hating and blocking, bro. We ain't finna call that nothing else. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna, yeah, bro, like, certain niggas barely made it through the crack because these niggas was in the way.
And believe it or not, y'all, we all go through the same thing that Dolph was going through. And that's the whole messed up thing about life. We all could be a lot further if we didn't have the haters in our way blocking us. Like, it was no need for Gotti to block Dolph. See, this is what I don't be understanding, but then I understand. And now when we look at Jigga, look at the many people that have accused Jay-Z of blocking them. It's like, in order for you to get to the top, that means that you gotta block this person, you gotta block that person. Oh, I get it. You want it all for yourself. But what always happened when it all play out? What always happened in the end of things? You end up sinking your own ship. You was the cause of all these other ships sinking, not knowing that all of that you put out there, what they call it karma. All that you put out there on other people, sinking their ships, here it comes back to sink your ship. Gotti's CMG was mentioned. It was mentioned in the young Dolph trial. It got mentioned by Cornelius. You don't think that it's going to be an investigation if it ain't already in an investigation on CMG? That's the conspiracy. That's the conspiracy. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. It's a lot of people that's locked up off of conspiracy. And whatever charge that the conspiracy is, that's the same amount of time that the conspiracy hold. It might be a M, it might be a murder. You might not be the one that done the murder, but you on a conspiracy. Salute, Tommy. So guess what? You got conspiracy to this murder. So CMG, it's a gang. It's a criminal organization. They can prove that easily. It's nothing for them to prove that it's a criminal organization. What crimes have taken place? They got murder. They got murder. It was no need to block Dolph. If anything, let them slide through. That's your competition. But keep it on a friendly competition. That's where all the money come in at. That's where all the money come in at. Blocking the man and then putting a hit on the man. Then guess what? The chickens have came back to roost.
It was in the way. That's why they was trying to go and get him. Like, soon as somebody get on the level of getting into competition, he'll try to come and get him, like Zed Zilla situation.
You know, Zed a good nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Starlito, a good nigga, bro. You feel what I'm saying? T-Stick, V-Slave. You feel me? They good folks. You feel what I'm saying? And if they could be a service in one way, they could have been in service in another way. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just all about what type of boss you is. You feel what I'm saying? And let me say this right here. It's certain people in Memphis, y'all elected this shit, man. Don't try to back out this shit like y'all wouldn't. Nah, we wouldn't let y'all back out this shit, bro. Nah, y'all will ride with this shit. Y'all will ride with this shit. Do not try to back out this shit, bro. No, nigga.
And that's real spill right there. That's real spill. Don't try to back out of it now. You know, you 10 toes down. Don't try to back out of it now.
Because them niggas were blocking and Dolph got up on there and said what was really going on, and anybody that challenged any of that, they was a hater and they was this, that, and the other. Now everybody on this bandwagon. But you niggas were just cheering for this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Nigga,
so we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna even portray Memphis on a national level like that. You feel what I'm saying? Nah. You niggas know what y'all was on. You know what you was on. But it's somebody, see, you know, like I said, I have to watch our word thing. But it's somebody above all of this here. You dig what I'm saying? It's some niggas above that really do run the time.
I know, like, you was in the group with Crim and Young Keto when they was in the group back then, like with goddamn, I seen Crim switch and start messing with Dolph on a major level.
Man, things didn't get, you know, I hate to say that, you know, things didn't get off track, bro, because all these people know each other. So things didn't get off, the niggas got off the money, stopped again, and drunk off the power. You know what I'm saying? Money became, you know, niggas God. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, John. Oh man, we the biggest. Y'all already know. Run them lights up, give me hyped up. Let run it. You said they were drunk off the power, off the money.
And money became these niggas God. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we were having money. This is the crazy thing about it, is because you know what I'm saying? Like, we got up there. We was up off of the music and the real estate on the independent level, and the real estate, we was up. So, you know, it's easy for me to say, nigga, why you acting like that? You feel what I'm saying? Because we been up for we been up for a minute.
Oh,
so you go a little higher, or you go up, and now it's dead. Now it's dead. Now, you know,
breathe.
You know what I'm saying? In the streets, as far as Memphis goes, bro, bro, way more crews, way more groups of niggas was doing their thing. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta maintain that level of respect once you get into the entertainment industry. You go up, you know, you still respect for 10 years, these folks having money, folks been having money. It's still a certain level of respect. That's a real star. These niggas ain't no real star.
And I understand that. I understand what he's saying. You know, it's a level of respect. But as Tommy said, Gotti could have called it off. Like even as the big homie, even as the big fish in the pond, you know, you got to know when to call it off. You got to know when to let certain things slide. You get where I'm coming from? I get it now. We talk in the streets, and I get it. But at the same time, you can't react to every situation with violence. If it's one thing that we learned from Scarface, if it's one thing that we learned from The Godfather, Scarface, everything was violence. Scarface didn't last long. The Godfather, he was a thinker. He moved strategic. He passed certain jewels down to Michael, the son. So they were able to last long. And I thought at the end of the day, it was about eating. It was about taking care of your family. And it was about getting away and not getting caught. I thought the aim of the game was longevity. You know, what's the use in making all this money and having a short run? Like I said, I get it. We talk in the streets. I get it. You know, and it's a lot of egos going on. You know, especially, you know, with the young and the old. You know, some young people feel that they got to take out the old people. Some young people feel like, man, they old, they washed up. Some old people feel like, man, these young punks, they gonna respect me. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So I get it. Then you got the politics. You know, like he's saying, they all pretty much knew each other. Tommy says the funny thing is, Yo Gotti came in the game trying to press 3-6 Mafia. They didn't come at him like that. Now that's facts. Limp says them old heads don't respect themselves half the time. I gotta say honestly, Limp, a lot of old heads don't respect themselves. Not all of us, but most of us, some of us don't respect ourselves. Big Pressure says Juke was not gonna hear none of that calling it off. And maybe that's what sees or sealed the deal. Juke. I ain't calling nothing off. Because if you got a knucklehead, if you got a hothead, like in The Godfather, Sonny was a hothead. You know, all Sonny wanted to do was what? Bang, bang, bang. But in Sonny's world, that's what Sonny knew. That's all he knew was bang, bang, bang. Sonny had the money. Sonny had the power. So it was nothing for Sonny to bang, bang, bang. But Sonny was a hothead. He didn't last long. Juke, another hothead. He didn't last long. Scarface, another hothead. He didn't last long. Hotheads, they don't last long because they act out of anger. They move off of emotions.
You dig what I'm saying? Because the real stock gonna stay the same. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta go to the hood, put yourself in danger, but nigga, I'm the same. I don't need no validation. You feel what I'm saying? am. I know who I am. I don't need no validation.
These folks being the gangster matrix.
Yeah.
But if the young Dolph situation would never happen, you think this would occur with the Big Juke situation? RP to those guys though.
RP to those guys. No, it would not have. You know, and it all could have been prevented.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but where it started was somebody wanted to be bigger than somebody else. Somebody wanted to mistreat somebody else. Somebody you know, felt like, you know, they were bigger, or you can't say this, or I can't say, you can't say this. You know, nigga get on the record and say your name on the record. You know, that ain't my purpose. I ain't never called no nigga name out on no record. You dig what I'm saying? But am I going to look for him and I live a great life? Am I going to go send a crew to? Am I going to spend $200,000 to go try to kill a nigga because he said my name? He fucked my bitch on the record.
I thought men were pimping,
No, I'm not finna do that, my boy. I'm not finna do that, cause I'm good.
What a pimping doing Memphis, man.
So right here. This word got fucked up here, right here. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas start believing, nigga can't say my name, nigga can't say this, nigga ain't gonna play with, nigga don't play. Hey man, listen. Live in reality. It's a great fucking place to be. You know what I'm saying? The internet ain't your home, man. Live in reality. And the reality is the kids go to a great school. You got a great life.
Exactly.
See, we the only people who do this type of dumb ass shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because the Jews, they own these songs. They own niggas. They own niggas' masters. And they ain't never finna get to shoot no.
That's some real ish right there, y'all. The people that own us, the people that own our music, the people that own our brands, the people that's behind it all, you don't never see them, and you ain't gonna see them arguing, fussing, fighting, tearing each other down. Now they got their in-house squabbles. You can bet that. But only us fight and kill each other over nothing.
Nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? About exactly. You feel what I'm saying? And they own all you niggas. Now, all of them. I know this. Because I'm in the courts dealing with this shit as it pertains to my music. You feel what I'm saying? So I know you don't own. I know you don't own nothing. I know your favorite Memphis rapper don't own one word on his last album. I know this. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, with me knowing this, why is it going to this? You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why is it getting taken to this level? You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's crazy though, bro. It's crazy how everybody been moving in the city, and everybody they got everybody just watching this clown show, and every single time like some major that happened, and the thing about it went wrong though from the beginning. Like, dude, like us just sitting back watching everything, bro. Like, what would you tell Gotti right now? He should be doing what he should do.
You know, things are very, very far at this point. You get what I'm saying? And things are far. Things are very, very far. Maybe some years ago, you know, but things are far. You know, and it's some people I heard that they playing chess. You know, I saw the board. We all watching the board. The best chess players in the town watching the board. We watching this game as it progresses, like you watching two people play on the board. You dig what I'm I'm saying? And niggas playing the wing, you know. And I can't put myself into that from that standpoint, but like I said, I sent prayers out to both families, both sides. Another thing I want to say about the blogs, let me come back to that thing, but another thing I want to say is, if you got artists online celebrating somebody getting killed, I can guarantee you they didn't have nothing to do with it. So we can kill that theory right there too at the same time while we online. If artists or people are online celebrating that somebody got killed, they ain't done nothing. They ain't threw rice at the Chinese wedding. They ain't done nothing. You feel what I'm saying? We know y'all ain't had nothing to do with it. You online. Cause real niggas and real killers don't do this.
They don't move like
that. So yeah, we're gonna shut that one down while we on here too. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I don't know what Gotti route is from her. You know what I'm saying? I would have prevented all of this, but once it got to a point where niggas stopped listening, which was years and years ago. You feel what I'm saying? It was out of control. You feel me? It was out of control, and this happened. This conflict between, because it's not with PRE and CMG, but this conflict with these two people with these two groups that's going on, it happened years ago. You feel what I'm saying? And now it's coming back around, and I can say that because everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody. So it's the same people in the same situation. You know what I'm saying?
Any comments before we get out of here? So you got everybody know each other. Nobody wanted to be the one to step up because it could have been called off. Of course, now it's too late. It's too late. But this is something that just keeps repeating itself. Big Pressure says beef always get out of hand and somebody go too far. All the time, Big Pressure. All the time. But it's like, for us, we up in age. So we've been around. We've been around. We seen this play. We seen it. We seen it in our own lives. We seen it in the lives that's around us. We seen it over and over in celebrities. We seen it so many times. Like, you pretty much already know the outcome. Beautiful says he was about to say who gave the okay in a few more minutes. Tommy says definitely Shank Rock. We know how this movie ends. Okay, let me go back, y'all. Let me go back.
Okay. Well, let me speak on you for a little second, dog. I know you've been in the game for a long time, bro. Are you loving the game or the game came to?
I mean, I do love the game because I get to work with young producers. I get to work with Stan G on a different platform, doing something different. I get to write and create more, just like those lines in that song. Those, like I just told you, nobody knew I wrote that. I get a kick out of that part of it, and I'm gonna go into me and your conversation. But last week I was like, Stan, I want to get this done. I want to get this deal done, and I'm looking over a lot of paperwork and years of revenue from music is being, we going, my attorneys, their attorneys going through it. I said, Stan, I want to get this deal done, or I kind of be at my mind, kind of be at ease before we do the interview. And that just happened last week. That was Wednesday, Thursday. We were talking. I finalized that deal. Universal is going to sign off. It's an independent situation, but they're involved. And over the weekend, this happened. So when we get back on the conference call this morning, everybody just quiet on the Zoom call. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because I'm telling them about where Memphis is going. I'm telling them about where Memphis is going, the new producer, what's happening. They done heard the, certain stuff about it. I done played for them. But we get back on the call Monday, this morning, Tuesday morning, they like, get this nigga this watch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's like the young producers? I heard you say you working with young producers.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the game. I love music, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also loving to be able to move things around and to make stuff happen. You feel what I'm saying? I just hate we had to lose people in this war right here that's going on. And RIP, like I said, the big jug, I seen somebody down there at the bottom. But they could have busted a U-turn a long time ago, Stan. And all my condolences, but they could have busted a U-turn a long time ago. Let me also set this right here out for the blog. Nothing. Not even a slingshot going off without it being okay, without God giving it okay. You understand what I'm saying? If you listen to Dolph,
did y'all hear what he said? Nothing going off, not even off of a slingshot, without Gotti okaying it. Let me backtrack.
And all my condolences, but they could have busted U-turn a long time ago. Let me also set this right here out for the blog.
Listen.
Nothing. Not even a slingshot going off without it being okay, without God giving it okay. You understand what I'm saying? If you listen to Dolph's interview, you will hear the word. He like to control everything. You hear these words. You feel what I'm saying? So if I got a problem, if you go shoot up this cop and it's gonna mess up my business, and I tell you don't do that, bro, cause that's gonna fuck the business, they're gonna fuck the check up, they're gonna have me doing, bro, you're not gonna do that, bro.
Exactly.
You're not even a rapper.
And that's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
You just the manager or you work for the company. If I say it's a problem with that or that's gonna mess up my business, they're not gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I have to address the whole situation as one unit. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I know the brain personally. I know his style of play on the board. You feel what I'm saying? I know all these people. You feel what I'm saying? But I said healing. I said prayer to the town, to the families. But ultimately, there are men making the decisions. It's men making the decisions. This ain't the Illuminati. This ain't the aliens. Niggas making decisions that have domino effects. There is a cause. There is an effect.
I'll ask y'all before we get out of here. Salute, Perk. I'll ask y'all before we get out of here. How long will it be before the feds come and indict Yo Gotti? How long do y'all think? How long do y'all think it will be before the feds come and indict Yo Gotti? Salute, Rooks. Salute, kicking it with the Rooks. Appreciate you for pulling up. Haven't seen you in a while. Salute, Rooks. My man just laid it out. See, as it play out, they just confirming what we already knew. We already knew. Like he said, ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. Gotti, if Gotti say no, If Gotti say we ain't on that, Gotti the head. Gotti the head. The body gonna fall with the head. The body gonna go in the direction that the head wanna go in. Tiny says, you right, blood. Beautiful says, I give it till his time. I give it till this time next year because to get him, you got to have a solid case like Diddy case because he got too many big people behind him. Tiny says they need to put people like you in power, blood. Appreciate that. Kicking it with the Rook says, been busy, but it's always a pleasure to catch you live. Appreciate that. Salute, So Real TV. Appreciate you for pulling up, So Real TV. I'm going to let just a little bit more to play because I want to make sure I got everything, and then I'm going to let y'all get out of here.
And that's what it is.
And I heard you say you working with young producers. You didn't work with a young producer who worked with Moneybag on that side, right?
All right. So I got everything. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Salute, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Salute, everybody.